The dog kept the toddler at the top of the stairs every morning for 9 days. The structural engineer said 4 seconds was the margin. She said, 4 seconds means the dog was right. Hank was a 6-year-old black Labrador who had lived in a 3-story townhouse for 6 years, without once showing particular interest in the stairs. He used them. He was neutral about them. The stairs were a feature of the household that got him to where the food and the humans were, and he moved through them without remark. 2-year-old Caden had been going up and down the stairs for 4 months, always with an adult, always with the specific grip on the railing that his parents had taught him. He was competent. He was careful. The stairs were not, in any current assessment, a concern. On a Tuesday, Hank sat at the top of the stairs and refused to let Caden pass, not aggressively, the soft block of a large dog who has placed himself in a space in his choosing stillness over movement. He sat. Caden tried to go around him. Hank shifted. Caden's father, Tobias, came to move Hank. Hank moved. Tobias took Caden down the stairs. On Wednesday, Hank at the top of the stairs again. Same behavior. Caden's mother, Yemi, moved him. Took Caden down herself. Thursday through Tuesday, same. 9 mornings. Hank at the top of the stairs, blocking, soft but certain. Every adult moved him and took Caden down and moved on. On the 9th day, Tobias sat on the top step and looked at the stairs. He was not looking for anything specific. He was doing the thing humans do when an animal has been specific about something for 9 days, looking at what the animal was looking at, trying to read what it read. He looked at the 4th step from the top. It was slightly off. Not obviously, not in a way that would register in passing. The step had a hairline separation at the outer edge where the tread met the stringer. In 9 days of everyone moving past it while redirecting Hank, nobody had looked directly at the 4th step. Tobias pressed the outer edge of the 4th step with his foot. It moved. He called a structural engineer. Subscribe now before the next number, because what the engineer found when she pulled back the 4th tread, and what she said about load-bearing capacity, and what a toddler's weight on the outer edge of that step at full downward momentum would have produced, is why Tobias thinks about 9 mornings of a Labrador at the top of the stairs with something closer to reverence than he'd expected to feel about a staircase. The engineer found a failed support bracket. The metal connection between the tread and the stringer had corroded through. The step had been held in place by friction and habit for an unknown period. She estimated it had reached structural failure threshold within the prior 2 to 3 weeks. She said, at the outer edge, under a downward load, a child stepping down, the tread would have displaced laterally, full step collapse. On the 3rd step from the bottom based on the angle, that produces a fall of approximately 4 feet onto hardwood. She said, 4 seconds is what you have between a child putting weight on the outer edge and the tread giving way. 4 seconds to stop it. Tobias said, the dog was blocking the top of the stairs. She said, the dog was giving you those 4 seconds every morning for 9 days. You were using them to move him. Has your dog ever blocked a specific path or location repeatedly? And did the reason turn out to be structural or physical? Tell us in the comments. These stories deserve to be heard. Every guardian deserves to be recognized, even the ones who never asked for anything in return. If stories like this matter to you, subscribe so you never miss the next one. The step was replaced. The full staircase was inspected and found otherwise sound. Caden uses the stairs every day with his railing grip and his careful steps. Hank uses them too, without remark, the way he always has. He has not sat at the top of the stairs since the repair. He doesn't need to. The 4 seconds are no longer in play. He goes up and down in the stairs. Take him where the food and the humans are, the way they always have. In a house where 1 step is now new, and a Labrador named Hank spent 9 mornings trying to tell someone to look at it. Next video, the story of a dog, a specific morning, and a number on a glucometer that the family had no reason to check until the dog gave them 1.